right, today I'm here with Renee Jordan. Renee, thank you for joining me. I'm really excited to first and foremost introduce you to everybody. But more important than that, I am excited to have you share your story about being with us. Gosh, how long has it been? Like, how long have you been with us?
Since February of 2022.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been
Yeah.
over almost
Yeah.
coming up on over 2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Crazy how time flies when you're having fun, right?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
She's like, no, no, you kicked my butt. Like there's days I flipped you off.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, I'm really excited to have here. So I first and foremost would love for you if you wouldn't mind taking the stage and just introducing yourself, and kind of giving everybody more information about who you are.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Um, my name's Renee. I live in central Pennsylvania. I think I might be the only one so far from Pennsylvania
I think you
with
might.
farm fit training. I am a mother of two boys. One is 9 years old. The other one is soon to be 19. I have been with my husband for 10 years. Did not grow up in the ag industry whatsoever. Worked in customer service all my life pretty much. And I will say it's definitely been an interesting industry to be part of, a trying one, but I truthfully would not have it any other way. Would not want my children to grow up in any other industry. I am from this area, born and raised, lived in Oklahoma for 3 years after school, where my oldest was born, and then moved back home.
Yeah, no, I didn't grow up in ag either, so I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I mean, when Louis was actually the first guy I ever dated that was in agriculture.
Yes.
So I grew up in a small community where it was railroad and agriculture. And so when I met Louis, I was like, wait, I want to go to the big city. Like, I don't
Yeah.
live in the middle of nowhere and live on a farm. But now it's like, nope, this is exactly where I want to be.
Yes.
So
Yep.
I can definitely relate. Well, like I said, I appreciate you being on here. I would love for everybody just to kind of get to know you more, and know who you are about. And so one of the questions I have for you right out the gate is,
Mhm.
how has farm fit training impacted your mental health?
So I would have to say, pretty much all my life, I have dealt with some sort of anxiety, depression. Growing up, I have been in family counseling, individual counseling, marriage counseling, and I was lost. I was lost before starting with farm fit training. And I will be completely honest, being in farm fit training, I was able to work alongside of my family doctor and get to the point where I could get off of my anxiety and depression medicine and turned that to working out. And I can honestly tell a difference when I get a little thrown off of the routine and I don't stick to my normal morning workouts with farm fit training. It just for me, sets the day. Definitely a lot better headspace when I'm working out. And I can definitely tell a huge difference with my mental health because of that.
Yeah, getting in those habits and routine. I mean,
Yes.
all can relate to that. I mean, my day is totally thrown off when I'm not get that workout in the day, and then it's like, okay, wait, now I'm backtracking and trying to figure
Yeah,
it out. So,
absolutely.
I love that you shared that, by the way. You know, a lot of times when we talk about mental health, it's such a touchy subject, and it's super uncomfortable to talk about. Um, and it's like, I'm not saying being on medication is wrong. Hands down,
Yeah, absolutely.
there's a need for it.
Hmm.
But when you can find a holistic route or a healthy route to where you're not covering a bullet wound with a band-aid approach, you're really digging in
Absolutely.
deep, and establishing that connection with yourself. And that's the end of the day. A lot of people forget when you start a fitness journey, it's a journey about yourself, but you don't have to go about it by yourself. And
Hmm.
you get connected with like-minded individuals. It makes that journey and process. Like, I mean, you and Brandon, another client, go back. Like, I think you guys did like what? Planking challenge and a wall sit. I mean, you
A
guys
wall
got,
sit, yeah.
oh my God, you guys got up to
Yeah.
like 16 minutes. I'm like, what did you do for 16 minutes? Like, what? I have no desire to compete with you two.
Hmm.
But that's the cool part is like you get in a group with like-minded individuals and you start to connect. And you establish those relationships. Like you talk to a lot of Farm Fit training members outside of the app. And that's a
Absolutely.
really cool thing to see. And that's actually what we encourage that because you connect with like-minded individuals and you start to build this network of like people that are help pushing you and excelling. Like I
Hmm.
bet you never thought you would do like a 16-minute wall sit, or
No,
something like that.
never.
Competing with a guy that used to do wrestlings out of Iowa.
Yeah, never, never.
It's just super cool. And I mean, we love having you a part of Farm Fit training. You know, I always like to ask this question, and I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot here, is what what was that ticket or what was your reason for joining Farm Fit training in the first place? Like, what made you be like, hey, I'm gonna do this? Like, was your husband Tim on board when you first started? Like, what was that factor of like, nope, I'm gonna apply today. Like, let's go. Like, I need, like, what made you decide to want to do it?
Hmm. I think I was at my lowest point. I was just kind of tired of continuously making excuses for the things that I was doing in life and not really not really doing anything for myself. I've always put everybody else first before myself and have taken care of everybody. I think that just comes naturally for me. Um, and just I knew I needed a change. And I'm not 100% sure. I mean, Tim always supports me, God love him. But I've never stuck with anything this long, committed to something this long as I have with farm fit training to the fact of to benefit myself so that I'm in turn, better for my family.
It's hard to pour from a half empty cup than a half full.
Very true. Very
That's
true.
me. Yeah. And I've had multiple conversations with Tim as well. I got to know about it. He's not with us yet, but we'll get him.
No.
We'll get him. Well, I just have one more quick question for you. And again, thank you for joining me. So my last question is, how has joining Farm Fit training impacted your day-to-day task on the farm and with your family?
I would honestly say like the day-to-day tasks on a farm, for me, I wouldn't be the first one to volunteer to help out because I doubted myself. Um, so something as simple as being able to pick up seed bags, or like last year helping my husband flip pro boxes, never would have raised my hand to go help him. But now I'm more confident in, just offering to help, being there to assist. And it's, I would say for me with the farm part of it, just giving me that confidence that I know I can continue to work alongside my husband on the farm for many, many years to come. And then with my boys, I mean, I have my 9-year-old joining in, on some exercises and workouts, which I love. And I love that, when we go to the store together, he's looking and saying, "Is this healthy for me?" And just, my soon to be 19-year-old, it's just nice knowing that he can see me as a strong mother who's always going to be there for him.
Absolutely. You're leading the charge for future generations. I love it. I love it. Well, Renee, I want to say thank you so much for hopping on with me. I kind of put you on the spot.
Yeah.
So everybody knows
Thank you for having me.
I messaged her last minute and she was like, yeah, let's go.
I,
But
I
I,
have to share my youngest said, I have faith that you can do this, Mom.
oh,
So,
I love
so
that.
yeah.
Oh, and we get to see pictures of him in the master group chat and we love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Love it. Where can people find you? So I love having you guys share your handles and where people can find you. Like, obviously you're on Instagram, but are you on any other social media platforms? What's your handle so people can see your story? Because you do a lot of amazing posts. You actually shared a very vulnerable post not too long ago,
Hmm.
talking about farm fit training and just your experience, which by the way, I absolutely loved it. Loved.
Thank you.
It meant so much to me. And so, where can people find you?
Yeah, so I am on Instagram. It's Mrs. Renee Jordan 18. And I'm also on Facebook, Renee Jordan. I do have Twitter, don't use it a whole lot, but that's Mrs. Renee Jordan as well.
Twitter is controversial. You got to be careful
I know.
with that platform. I actually am getting into it because I've been controversial over there lately. But yeah, there's a lot of keyboard warriors over there.
Very
Um,
true. Yes.
well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Guys,
thank you for
check her
having me.
out. She is a badass mama leading the charge for her family, and we truly enjoy having you as part of this tribe. So, again,
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. And